That ain't right. That's right. Nebraska Cards of the Week. 4/18/26. Looks like Iran fired on a ship entering the Strait of Hormuz. Can't do very long on this because I've got a really bad charger cord. New Orleans, Louisiana will be towards the end of it. Carroll, Iowa. (2025) On it, Nebraska. Football, Nico Automanelli. Two folks in. Thanks for the thumbs up. How is your day? Springs, how's it going? What's new with you? Fishers, Indiana. Don, how's it going? 2025 On it, Nebraska. Black football, Luke Lindenmeyer. Anything exciting happened today for you guys? Anything at all? Little Chute, Wisconsin. Kind of doing a quick live stream because the charger cord does not work and I've got to be up early and this is my alarm clock, the phone. 2025 Panini Black Prism Football. Red. 114/299. Luke Lindenmeyer. Otherwise, I would be up all weekend having a chat. Same old, busy day at work. Not much. Just got up with my baby granddaughter, baby Elizabeth. Hello, baby Elizabeth. You're famous on YouTube now. Gilbert, South Carolina. 2025 On it. Nope. South Carolina. Football 12/30. Tree Babalade. Plays for Nebraska now, or will. Had something interesting. Don would know more so what I'm talking about, probably. Had an interesting scar in the front yard, right? I shouldn't say the front yard, the backyard of the neighbor's place. I need to check that out tomorrow. I don't know what would have caused that. Toledo, Ohio. This one's 3 different cards. He did. Pretty good, too, I thought. 2025 On it, Nebraska. Football. Teal. Oh, okay, that's actually in the image. Teal dots. Luke Lindenmeyer. Malcolm Hartzog Jr. I'm hoping it's actually like a meteorite. Marquess Buford Jr. It's not very large. Probably 10 foot long or so. About 2 inches wide. I have no clue what it is. Had to obviously be some velocity because there's grass torn up. It's probably, well, perhaps a little wider, like this stripe here. Not like that. I guess that doesn't really give any gauge since nobody knows how big my hands are, but pack of cards. So the way a pack of cards lengthways, that's about how wide it is. And it has like a slightly downward trajectory. I'm gonna dig through there tomorrow. Jersey Village, Texas. $20.25 on it. I keep wanting to say on it. Panini Prism Black Football, red something. 40 of 75, Luke Lindenmeyer. No, I'm going to go there tomorrow and dig it. It was like 40 some degrees and windy, and I was standing out there in shorts. I didn't really want to mess with it too much at the time. I seen it already today. Lucasville, Ohio. And I know it's not the guy trying to pull anything because he's wheelchair bound. Lucasville, Ohio. We've got another 2025 on it, South Carolina football, 17 of 25, Tree Babalade. I'm actually supposed to go there tomorrow and plant a bunch of trees. Bought 25 from the state. They gave us 50 according to the box. I'll do that one last. New Orleans, Louisiana. This one came today or yesterday. 2025 Panini Prism Black Football, 235 of 299. Red on it, or Luke Lindenmeyer. Black Walnut. Black walnut trees. And then whatever's left over from those, I'm going to plant on my place. They're only about, I haven't opened the box, but I'm guessing like a 2-liter bottle size. Springs, Dawn, do your states do that? Like a tree giveaway? Certain trees you have to buy. They'll sell you a bunch of them for a low price. AMT, this is from Wyandotte, Michigan. AMT ink on the envelope, AMT memorabilia on eBay and YouTube. If you check with the state resource department, natural resources, they would be able to tell you for sure. I know in Nebraska, they've been doing it quite some while. 6, I believe. Let's count quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 base of the 2025 Panini Prism Black Football, Luke Lindenmeyer. That could be. A silver, Luke Lindenmeyer. Yeah, you could try that too. Pigskin. This one is numbered 204 of 225. Luke Lindenmeyer. Blue. 197 of 199. Luke Lindenmeyer. And 2. 7 of 49. Yeah, 7 of 49. Luke Lindenmeyer. And 8 of 49. Luke Lindenmeyer. Yeah, because we have a state broken up into different NRD regions. There's Lower Loup, Platte, I believe Lower Platte. There's several. I think there's 7 of them. We only have one riparian forest out in western Nebraska, and the forest in my backyard, which isn't too much of a forest. It's only a couple acres, but we don't have any forest commission. Things, how's it going? Good to see you guys in. This actually stinks that I've got to cut the stream short when there are people actually in here. Like I said, my charger cord is not working at all. And the other charger cord I have is charging another battery for the phone. And this is my only alarm clock. Are any of you going live tonight? I can hop in there for a while. Well, that'll conserve some of my battery anyway. And then I was in emergency, what was it? Yesterday. The day before, I mowed the neighbor's yard and inhaled a bunch of dirt and grass. Well, I got up at like 6:45 the next day, couldn't breathe or nothing, so I went in. And they gave me all sorts of freaking medicine and stuff. Oh, you might be allergic to it. You might be just inhaled something, chest x-rays. Well, you don't have anything in your lungs. It was around a little over a year ago I went in. My blood pressure was 250 over 1 something. And that was sparked by somebody's cigarette smoke. So who knows? Because they've done all kinds of tests and x-rays and more tests and doctors and all this. My blood pressure is just extremely high. No reason for it. They have absolutely no clue. They're completely baffled. Cholesterol is perfect. Blood sugar is perfect. Chest x-rays or heart x-rays, all that. There's absolutely nothing wrong. And it is. So like right now, just sitting here, it's probably 160 over 80. But when I used to lift every day, I was extremely large, like double human. And I stopped lifting, so. Because like right now, I'm over 6 foot and I'm 330 pounds. and I don't lift every day. But when I was lifting every day, sometimes 7 hours a day, I was between 400 and 500, and there hardly was even any fat on me. I was just freaking enormous. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they did every test. They did blood tests. They did urine tests. They did tests for everything. In fact, they did a test. I don't know what it's called, but based on how you are now till like 65, your risk of having a heart attack, and then like from 0 to 10% is supposedly really good. I'm only at 4%. So yeah, they don't know. I think it's just from the lifting. Because those that are familiar with, like professional wrestling, if you're familiar with that, I was like Mark Henry, but there wasn't hardly an ounce of fat on me. And that is way too much for somebody of any height to be carrying. Certainly at 50. So I've been trying to do light, which to me, light is 100 pounds, but light lifting and whatever cardio and everything. Like that, I'm at 330 and my pants are falling off of me. I'm still at 330. So and it's not what I eat, because tonight I'm eating. Well, my only choice now is ham, because that's all I've got, and green beans. But typically I eat like rice, noodles, vegetables, fruit, and cook. Everything's cooked. I don't fry anything. I just do low cardio impact or low impact cardio. Yeah. The one thing that they did tell me, and I was actually kind of surprised, they want me to get at least 9 hours of sleep a day. Which, yeah. Fortunately, right now I'm unemployed, so I actually get about 12. So I lost my job in January due to downsizing. And there's only so much you can do when you can't do certain jobs, because you can't be around certain smells and stuff. Yeah, I know. In fact, before this thing happened with the yard, I was going to start a landscaping business. Had the riding lawnmower, all kinds of saws, all kinds of everything. Well, if it turns out I'm allergic to grass, well, that's not what I'm going to be doing. Oh, it might, but I'm not going to put myself in that type of situation. If I'm allergic to grass, I'm not going to wear a face mask. I didn't wear one during COVID. You know, it's not all that easy to breathe wearing those things, especially if you're outside lifting landscaping blocks or bags of concrete and stuff. I'm not going to wear a mask doing that. That's worse than. That's about the worst thing you can do is deprive yourself of oxygen. Because we don't have trim, nice, fancy lawns out here. I mean, some people do, but out in the middle of nowhere, we just, you know. Yeah, but I'm not wearing a mask just because I'm allergic to something. I just won't do it. I'll find something. I'll go work in a grocery store or something. And that would explain why when I was installing sprinklers, that's when this 250 over 100 something started. Oh yeah, for like painting drywall, that I would. You can't be working in 90, 100-degree weather wearing a mask and doing heavy lifting. That's worse for your body than going without it. No, if I can't, but like I said, if it turns out I'm allergic, I guess I'll just won't do that. And I don't have enough business lined up where I can just hire somebody, because I'm just starting. So I do have a line on selling robotic mowers, but they're like $4,000. And around here, people aren't going to pay that. Might get a few people near the golf course or something. Oh, look at me. I've got a robotic mower. But yeah, there's just not a market here for it. I don't live in a town. I mean, nearest house is, well, you've seen Don. Nearest house is quite a distance away. They just don't buy those things. They'll just pay somebody. In fact, I didn't have the camera going at the time I was on the phone. Just a little bit ago, we had coyotes up here right by the house, and they're just dogs were going nuts. Which is fun because when the coyotes are out, other stuff ain't around. It's nice to have the animals around. I know I fed Honey tonight a little bit ago. Oh, fuck. Hopefully that's not what they were howling about. I fed her on the porch. In fact, on that note, I'm going to cut the stream off. I'm going to go outside and try to locate her and her little one. That's a female raccoon, and she's got some babies. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for stopping in. Everybody be sure to check out Sports Cars and Things. Robert, was it Gramps Papa Springs? How does he, however he has that. Robert Pops Gramps Springs, 1969. Dawn, 9158. Let me do something real quick so you guys can share your links. Do that for him. And where's a Dawn comment? There's a Dawn comment. Now you all are standard moderators. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, share your links quick. I'll give you guys a minute or so to do that so you can check each other out. Oh, also, too, I know it's kind of expensive. If you check out Victor A. Valente, you can see I posted the rules for his call-in show in a short, and he's shared in community. Check out his channel. He's doing a buy-in. How do I want to work? It's AI generated wrestling deal. He's going to have, I know for sure it's 13 pay-per-views. You get a pick. There's going to be 2 different shows like Raw and SmackDown. You get to pick 16 different wrestlers or 8 different wrestlers. I don't recall right off the top of my head. I think it's 16 and it's 8 for one show and 8 for the other. And I think there's going to be a show every 2 weeks. But yeah, it's $50. You buy in. You get that at one pay-per-view a month. So it might be one show one week, one show the next week. I'm not exactly sure. But we got $50 laying around. He put in some made some app and everything for it. Should be interesting. That's on Victor A. Valente in the Third Floor podcast. You can find the links, like I said, in short or community. But anyway, thanks everyone for stopping in. Thanks for watching. I got to go track down Honey.